right, y'all, this is kind of like a spur of the moment video. It's been on my mind for the past couple of days, ever since I saw this picture. Weird, creepy. So let me preface what I'm about to say. One, please do not gaslight me in the comments about the Kardashians. Please, because a lot of people, I feel like the black community is split on the Kardashians. Some of us can see them for what they are and what they be doing and the buttons they push on purpose to make us angry. It's like they try to taunt black women. A lot of us can see that and are very aware of it. Some of us may actually like to see blackness imitated by non-black people. I can't relate, but don't gaslight me in the comments and say, well, they're not trying to do this, they're not doing this, they're not doing that, they could wear whatever hairstyle they want to wear. Don't do it. You might as well jump off this video right now, because I'm not arguing or going back and forth about it. If you want an in-depth breakdown of blackfishing, I would recommend you go check out Imi Loho's channel. She has great videos about blackfishing. She's actually where I first, kind of like heard the term or whatever. She does a great job of breaking it down. I'm not explaining or doing a deep dive on any of this. This is strictly straight off the top of my head. This is how I feel about it in this moment, and I just wanted to get it out because that's really what my rant videos started off being in the first place. Let me take my jacket off because I'm getting hot now. I try my best not to acknowledge the Kardashians in any way, whether that's reacting to a post I see on Instagram with a comment, whether that's tuning into their TV show and giving them a view. Honestly, I try my best to avoid them. It's kind of difficult because the world seems to be obsessed with them. Whether you say you dislike them or not, the world is obsessed with them because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. So I try to do my best to avoid those things. Sometimes it does catch my eye, but like I said, I try not to address it on my platform. I try not to give it any light, because this is what they want. Like they want me to do this. They want me to talk about them. This keeps them relevant. This keeps people's names in their mouth, whether it's negative or positive. I was just telling my grandma this the other day. She's still in the mindset of, bad press is not good publicity for you. But in this day and age, I had to tell her, they don't care whether it's good or bad press. They're gonna use that to leverage their businesses, to make people watch their TV shows. You know what I'm saying? It keeps them relevant, therefore it keeps money in their pocket. They just know how to turn those looks into dollars. It is what it is. I don't agree with what they're doing because a lot of it is manipulative and calculated, and they benefit off of black outrage. When Kim Kardashian darkens her skin for a photo shoot, or when she throws on some cornrows going this way or that way on her head, she knows what she's doing. She knows how people are going to react. She knows. She's doing it because I bet you she about to sell something. I bet you her numbers were getting low on her Instagram. She just needed something to make her pop back up in the news. And honestly, we fall for it every time. We do. Whether our people are defending the Kardashians, which is very odd to me, or they are speaking against them, we're giving them exactly what they want. And as long as we do that, they'll remain relevant, because whether you know it or not, black people push whatever's popular in the culture. So as long as black people continue to support or bash these women, or even do what I'm doing, what I'm saying right now is kind of hypocritical because I'm making this video, but I don't care at this point. I just want to talk. It's keeping them relevant. Kim Kardashian used to constantly take half naked pictures or whole naked pictures, and it would break the internet. And that doesn't work anymore because, honestly, our society has become desensitized. I mean, Kim Kardashian got famous off of a home movie. I'm trying to stay in the bounds of getting monetized because I spend a lot of time on these videos, so I do want my coin. So she made a home movie. She got famous off a home movie. Her family benefited from that home movie. Because of that movie and her mother's business acumen, she was projected into stardom. But in this day and age, getting naked doesn't work the same way it did before. So now, what's next? How do I stay in the news? I know, let me rock some braids. And let me just take on this whole, let's do a little Rachel Dolezal photo shoot real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's look a little blacker than usual. Let me tan my skin to the fullest extent. And this is nothing new. Back in the day, long ago, you know, black women were known for having Coke bottle shapes, you know, shaped like that. And, you know, big hips, big butt. In the Victorian era, they would wear dresses that were very noticeably exaggerated in the rump area. And that's because they were trying to emulate the body of a black woman. And so we see these things throughout history. This is nothing new. I want y'all to know there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that they're doing now has already been done. I'm not sure if the Kardashians invented blackfishing, but they definitely popularized it. The latest offender is Kylie. And honestly, I feel very conflicted about Kylie because on one hand, I see what she's doing. Like, it's so clear. She created a whole body modeled after a black woman, big lips like black women, wearing wigs. I don't care what nobody says, wearing wigs, especially the way that they wear them, that's a black thing. Look on YouTube. Black girls be slaying wigs on YouTubes all day and night, and can't nobody rock a wig like a black woman, period. That's a part of our culture too. Wig culture goes all the way back to Egypt, okay? Because a lot of people are like, well, black women, y'all dye your hair blonde. First of all, black people have naturally blonde hair. Yeah, I dye my hair blonde, but there are black people with naturally blonde hair. You straighten your hair to be like a white woman. There are black women with naturally straight hair, straight out the womb. I know it's hard for you to wrap your mind around that, and just like there are black women that are born with blue eyes, y'all don't own that. And also, black people, we were forced to assimilate with our hair. Back in the day, we had to straighten our hair, we had to perm our hair in order to get a job, in order to survive. Even down to her nails, which were considered ghetto back in the day. And you know, a lot of women that were like in the hood or whatever, they had the long nails or whatever, they were considered ghetto. And so now that same sort of nail style all of a sudden is trendy and cute. All of that is true about Kylie. She obviously is mimicking black women. But then there's another side of Kylie where I know for a fact she had to be highly insecure because she grew up on TV. First of all, it has to do something to your mind within itself, you know what I'm saying, to be on TV, be criticized, be, you know, just to be put out there on that huge platform for anyone to say whatever about you. A lot of people used to call her names. And you see that Kim Kardashian, one of the most famous people in the world, is getting all this attention because of her butt, because of her body, fake by the way, because of her fake body parts. That's gonna make you want to go out and do the exact same thing. Because I always said, when Kylie first started transforming, it was a huge controversy. She was saying she was overlining it, and then finally admitted to, you know, getting lip fillers. And then it was the hips and the butt and the breast, and she looked totally different. And then there was like this controversy where she was looking kind of dark skin. It was like a weird photo shoot where she kind of looked purple, but her skin itself looked dark. And she said she wished she looked like this every day, and people were like, but you're white, so you know what I'm saying? That was a huge controversy. You have to be highly insecure to not be comfortable with your own body and what you look like naturally. For you to change everything about it. It's not like she just got like a nose job. And that brings me back to this whole picture of her looking exactly like Beyonce. And a lot of people were like, I don't see it. No, Because when they first posted her on the internet and I went to the comments, because I thought it was Beyonce too. When I went to the comments, everybody thought it was Beyonce. So you cannot tell me that was not her goal, was to look like Beyonce. You got her exact hair color and wave. Okay. Your lips are shaped just like hers. Same sort of muted, toned down makeup. Okay. Wearing similar outfits. Why are you wearing the same outfit basically? Like y'all really be trying to defend this girl. Not to mention, Kylie was born of 2 white parents, okay? And this is how she would have looked without her enhancements. She's fixed pretty much every flaw, physical flaw, right? So she took a picture and they pointed out one flaw about her toe. She couldn't take it. She literally had to jump on the internet and defend the fact that her toe is a little janky.
I broke this middle toe in middle school, and you can't really, there's nothing you can do for a broken toe, so I just had to let it heal how it wanted to heal. So when I flex this up, they're all normal and like in place, the middle toe, focus on the middle toe, and then when I flex this up, this little guy just like is out of place.
And to me, that just brings you back to that insecurity. Why did you feel the need to have to defend your toe? Who cares that your toe is a little weird? We all have something that isn't attractive. You know what I'm saying? You have to love to learn those flaws about you. I feel like I have toes as long as fingers. My toes are really long, and I used to get made fun of for my toes all the time. For the longest time, I wouldn't even wear sandals because I didn't want anyone looking at my toes. This was when I was like in junior high and high school. I was so embarrassed about my feet. But it just came to the point where I just had to look at my toes and love them for what they were, because they're on my feet. There's nothing I could do about that. Just like she said, there's nothing she could do about that toe. So you could fix your hips, you could fix your butt, you could fix your breasts, you can pump your lips up, but there's nothing you could do about your toe. Anyway, so they pointed out that flaw. She jumped online and hurried up and defended it, because God forbid she has one physical flaw. The next day, she turned into Beyonce. It's like she felt unattractive or uncool, so she had to tune right back in to that key of Black woman that they know that will always work for them. There are girls looking up to these women and actually are looking at them as role models and someone that they would like to, you know, follow in their footsteps. And it just makes me think about Sarah Bartman and how she was paraded around like a circus act, and how she was berated and humiliated for her body type, you know, for this exact body type that everyone is clamoring over. A Black woman was a sideshow, and now it's, you know, the standard of beauty all of a sudden when it's on a white woman. I also wanted to mention Brandy and Ray J. I believe they were on the talk, and Brandy was asked about Kim Kardashian rocking those braids, and she defended Kim. And honestly, I would have rather her just said no comment, or I don't want to talk about it. Like, if it were me, I would have just either not said anything, like next question, because they have a lot of deep-rooted history, especially with Ray J. Brandy's big enough to be like, look, I'm not answering no questions about that. It didn't make sense why she felt the need to defend her, you know, and everybody should rock braids. I'm rocking braids. Brandy, you are our braid queen. Ever since the 90s, you've been rocking braids. You made braids so stylish, so cool, so fashionable. You wore braids in the Black Cinderella. That was major for us, for Black women. And you just gone, oh, she can rock braids. What? There's nothing wrong with her rocking braids when there are Black girls that be getting suspended and persecuted for rocking braids to school and work, discriminated against because of their hairstyle. And there are boys who have dreads who can't even walk across the stage at graduation. And I'm supposed to embrace them wearing this hairstyle because it's just the hairstyle? No. You can wear whatever you want to wear. By all means, wear whatever you want to wear. But you're going to get some comments. You're gonna get some people having something to say about it. And that's the thing, it's like they want to say it without having any sort of ridicule or backlash. Sorry, that's not how that works. So yeah, y'all, I'm just like, I hope that wasn't all over the place. I hope y'all got the gist of what I was saying. Let me know your opinions down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.